What is going on, you guys? It is James Penrose here, back again once again for another video. It's going to be a quick video. I'm recording this video in the UK and England around 6:30 right now. It's just in the early morning, so I'm going to be doing a quick topic for you guys right now. Raw, just got done watching Raw. Raw was so-so, to be honest. It was an alright Raw. Wasn't the greatest, wasn't anything special. The Raw leading up to WWE Payback build-up really hasn't done it for me. But there's two topics I want to cover in this video. One of which is going to be a rant, which I'll do in the second bit of this video, ranting on how they're bringing back the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view on May the 31st, and now I'm going to be talking about the big news from Monday Night Raw. The big thing that came out of this Raw was Daniel Bryan relinquishing and pretty much vacating the Intercontinental Championship. Honestly, man, I'm telling you right now, right when I heard this, right when I saw it, it literally, it pissed me off, but it also made me feel sad for Daniel Bryan at the same time, because in all honesty, this is nobody's fault. Injuries happen, but to see how Daniel Bryan's getting these injuries like this, how you had him overcome all the obstacles at WrestleMania 30 to becoming the WWE World Heavyweight Champion and not even getting a good run because of this injury. He only had the title for a month. He had one title defense at Extreme Rules against Kane, which was a great Extreme Rules match, and then after that he suffered an injury and had to vacate the title, well, got it stripped. It's kind of the same thing, kind of. And then you move on to this year, WrestleMania 31. Again, he defies the odds from after coming out of injury, wins the ladder match, becomes the new Intercontinental Champion, and this time doesn't even make it to Extreme Rules, doesn't get a title defense because of this injury. I don't know if this is the same injury. I don't know if it's his neck again, if it's his shoulder. It probably is. Chances are it is. And this has just caused him to vacate the Intercontinental Championship. And really, yep, injuries happen, but to see them happen like this for the second consecutive year in a row to Daniel Bryan, you can't help but feel sorry for this guy. For a guy that's so passionate about this business, who quite honestly, out of the whole entire roster right now, Daniel Bryan is the most passionate wrestler for what he does and what he wants to do in the current roster right now. No one wants to be a wrestler more than Daniel Bryan. No one wants to be a star more than Daniel Bryan. So to see him go out like this is it's quite sad. And I mean, I said months ago, before Daniel Bryan was still out for the first time, I even mentioned, will he ever return? Will he retire? And I said that just to kind of, lead off on what the rumours were saying. I didn't actually believe it. I just said it to get out there. But now that he's gone again due to injury, I'm really, really starting to think Daniel Bryan could actually retire. And quite honestly, if that's what it's going to come down to, health-wise, that's probably the best idea. But at the same time, man, this is what he loves to do. Like I said so many times, he's so passionate about wrestling. He's one of the best wrestlers in the current roster right now. To see him go out like this would be the most heartbreaking ending for any WWE superstar and for us fans to watch, because we're so behind this guy. I mean, there was rumours going around saying that we'd lost interest in Daniel Bryan, but that's not true. He's still over as fuck. If you saw this past Monday Night Raw, he got the biggest reception yet. The crowd's chanting, yes, 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 he's still over as hell. And if he's to go out now, then I don't even know what to say. I'm not even going to think about that. Until it happens, I'm not even going to think about that. I just hope he comes back and, yeah, hopefully goes for one more run, and hopefully, the bad luck doesn't run off on him twice, and hopefully third time is a charm. But what are they going to do with him if they are going to bring him back from injury? Who knows? What do you think they should do? Leave the comments down below and tell me what you think WWE should do with that. But that's that bit done. Now on to my ultimate bitch fest rant. And the main reason I want to bitch and moan, there's a few other things as well, but I'll save that for another video. But the main reason I want to bitch in this video is the fact that it was announced on Monday Night Raw that, like, we have pay-per-views leading up before SummerSlam. We have this one, Payback. We also have Money in the Bank. And we also have Battleground. But it's not like that anymore. I thought the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view would be erased, because Elimination Chamber pay-per-view normally happens in February, but now they got rid of that and now it's Fastlane, so I thought that would just be that, and have like Elimination Chamber as like a surprise match now, so that the match and the gimmick means more, because really these days Hell in a Cell, TLC, Elimination Chamber matches, they don't mean nothing anymore, because they're made into pay-per-views. These gimmick matches are turned into pay-per-views, therefore you see them all every year, you expect it, it's like, oh well, same old shit every year, we do not care. And really now it's intensifying to the point where I truly, truly do not care now, because they are now bringing back the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view 2 weeks, well, in 2 or 3 weeks from now, May the 31st in Texas. Good job, WWE. Great booking right there. Honestly, how are you going to build up Elimination Chamber when you've only got 2 weeks in advance to build it up, for one? And two, how are you going to make this pay-per-view mean something? How are you going to make the Elimination Chamber mean something if you're just going to bring it back in May as well? Of all places to bring it a pay-per-view, May, really, WWE? Jesus Christ. And the more I think about it, the more it makes me understand why... It makes me understand more that WWE just doesn't have a fucking clue what they're doing right now. Yeah, there's some good stuff now and there, but there's just a load of stuff as well that makes me go, what is this company doing? Just what is they doing? You've got Elimination Chamber coming back for May the 31st, which is in 2.5 weeks. What are you going to do in that time frame to build it up? I don't even know. It's been said that the Intercontinental Championship and the US title, I believe, or I don't know, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship will be defended in the Elimination Chamber. Who's going to be the IC champ going into Elimination Chamber? I have no idea. They're probably going to add in the last minute match for Payback for the vacant title, IC title. I don't know who's going to get it. Chances are, I think you should give it to Dean Ambrose. Because I still want them to do a unification of the US and IC Championship. John Cena versus I wanted it to be Daniel Bryan, but now that he's injured, it looks like it's probably going to be Dean Ambrose now. So if you were to do that, I'd love to see something like that. But May the 31st, Elimination Chamber, I say fuck that, I don't give a shit. The pay-per-view might be good, but I'm not going to care going into it because it's in May and the match means nothing now. It's been meaningless for the past 3 or 4 years now, ever since you turned it into a pay-per-view. Same with Hell in a Cell, same with TLC. Money in the Bank, kind of the same thing, you know what I mean? It's meaningless now. The matches are good, don't get me wrong, but when you have it come around every year, it gets repetitive to the point where we go, oh, something different please, we don't care anymore. So, yeah, that's pretty much my bitch fest rant. There's more rants I want to talk about concerning how WWE are using Bray Wyatt still. I mentioned it briefly, but I'll do an in-depth thoughts on that in another video. And I will do a Payback predictions video for the pay-per-view this Sunday. I'm not really looking forward to it. There's only 2 or 3 matches I really care about. It's going to be a mediocre pay-per-view for sure. Extreme Rules was just a pile of shit, and it's probably the same for Payback, to be honest. But after Payback and probably after Elimination Chamber, that's when things will probably start to pick up before SummerSlam, because that's when it really starts to intensify right there. So other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Alex Wilkinson and Assassin Legend, their links are in the description below, if I remember to put them in, because sometimes I forget. So if they're not there, I'll put them in later on if I don't remember. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm James Penrose, and all I can say is, peace out, my brothers.